Morning floppers, hope you're all okay. So, I know this may sound petty, but there's always a method to my madness. And to be quite honest with you, it's not rocket science to figure it out either. It's pretty obvious why, since a certain pair moved to California, it's pretty obvious why property crime has risen since they've been around. Now, if you look back, when they first allegedly moved there were reports that I can't remember what YouTuber it was. I can't remember if it was Lady C or someone else. I'm going to have to find out, but I will ask someone if they can find out any more. But allegedly, a staff member ran out and knocked on one of the neighbours' door, and the neighbour had to take that member of staff home because the bullying was that bad. So already you have one neighbour that's like, oh my God, what's going to happen with this? Because you've got a nice, relatively quiet community. The celebrities there like to live a private life. That's why they move there. And then you get two drama llamas moving in and bringing all the drama with them because they're obsessed with cameras, obsessed with being believed, and obsessed with, attention. And then after that, we had reports in that the male was riding around on his bike, was rude to someone or crashed into someone or something. So that's yet another person rather peed off with them being there. So when word gets around, in a quiet community like that, they will start to be on their alert, won't they? Naturally. And then we have that a few months ago, remember when they visited Oprah, and then you got the camera person there in the gated community taking pictures of Oprah's driveway, and I think, if I remember rightly, they took pictures of the local area as well and some of the roads. So at this point, professional criminals are probably rubbing their hands. And then I can just see her, because this is how narcissists and toxic people operate. When they've been found out about a couple of things, and in desperation, they will turn up at people's doorsteps unannounced. Hi, can we have a chat? Will you be my friend? Will you believe me? I need support, this, that, and the other. Now, we know she has her online community of nutters, but that's not going to be, enough for her. Wherever someone like her is going to live or visit regularly, she's going to need real life human support. And from my experience, toxic people will turn up at neighbours' houses unannounced. We know the SS will believe everything they say anyway. Toxic people and scumbag bullies like that female will like to get in there first, make up a story about that person. Oh, Tom, Dick and Harry are so bad. Look at all what they've done, and they never provide any evidence, and their little followers just blindly follow along and believe it all. And in the desperate attempt that when the truth does come out, the victim won't be believed. So that's how narcissists, as we know, operate. And I can just see her turning up at all these local celebrity homes. Hi, can we have a chat? I'm so scared. I'm so worried, and look what they've done, and look at this, look at that. I'm just such a victim. They've all probably got fed up with her, and now the police want to put in all this high-tech security around that area. And I truly believe it's because of them two. People had just got so fed up with them turning up at their doorsteps unannounced. And then you have that Oprah incident, and then Oprah, I think it was the day after, or the day after, or the day after that, let the world know that she wasn't even there. So it's it's always good to ask questions, really. Well, it's good to question everything, to be honest, isn't it? And I do believe that it's because of them two and their drama. I personally don't believe they lived at that place in California full time. Sorry, malfunction. Oh, come on. I think they just use it as a bolt hole and an office. So allegedly, they're now off to HR, H Ranch. Oh, hang on, sorry, Gordon Bennett. H Ranch, not that far away. And they may already been there. I don't know. If they are there, then good luck to the people of that area, because they're going to need a lot of holy water. They're going to need a lot of security, and they're just going to have to, you know, just not come in contact with the devils at all, if they've got any chance of, you know, sanity, really. So, and then all that bearing in mind, she also, she just doesn't care, does she? She doesn't care who she gets involved with. She just doesn't care about anyone else's well-being. Just a real, as we know, a real toxic, nasty piece of work. And I can't blame the people of where they used to live for wanting police to put up all these fancy cameras, because, you know, they may have left, but the poor people that still live there are, you know, are still going to suffer all of this. I would hate her to be my neighbour, put it that way. Anyway, changing the subject, you know, when they were in the UK, they hired the two Met police officers as bodyguards, and one of them had got a very bad criminal record. Now, I remember that case very well because it happened in Essex, obviously where I live. And I'm all up for giving people a second chance, but no, not that thing. Nope, absolutely no. His wife went on to commit suicide, sadly, because it was that bad, and there wasn't any real justice. And when you read the article, you'll see why. And I have mentioned a couple of times before that Essex police aren't exactly brilliant. And from my experience with my ex-husband, yeah, because he used to do a lot of what Cruella does. And that's why I mentioned about turning up at people's doorsteps in a desperate bid to be believed, a desperate bid for friendship and support. It never works out. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens. But I think that's it, guys. I don't think there's anything breaking today. So I'll leave you with that. Let me know what you think, and do read that article that I'll put in the description, and you'll see what I mean. But thanks for watching, everyone. Take care, and I'll see you soon.